Hey everybody, this is Ninja Burrito coming back to you once again with an S++ hard mode guide for Ragebound. This time we're doing level 3-3. This one was a tough one because it's a long level. I'll show you what equipment we ended up using here. Just a second. So we are using Unworthy and Scarcity. We are still, ever since the last level, mixing it up to no longer death resetting the level because the level's just too long. So instead we remove all healing. But on this level, we're not bound by any rage arts, so we can use whatever we want. So I use Healing Fountain. There is a challenge on this level to get 10 kills with spider weapons, and it doesn't count for all spider weapons, so you're quite limited. Umbrella Shield kills don't count, and Kusari Gamma kills don't count. I think Chakram counts. I don't even know if Seeking Tessin counts. It may or may not. But what I use is Kusari Fundo, which does count. The problem with Kusari Fundo, or Fundo, or Fando, or Flamblo, whatever you want to call it, the problem with it is that if you use it at the wrong time in this level, you're going to fail the level. You're going to fall into a pit, you're going to do, whatever. So you have to be careful. And of course, Healing Fountain is going to keep us moving through the level. So 3-3 is the Ancient Pirate Cave. It's a long one. You need a 90 kill combo, 220 kills, and you have 11 minutes and 30 seconds to beat the level. I only spare 15 seconds for you here. I am sorry about that, and part of that is that there are mandatory cutscenes at the end. If you press start too fast, it will bug out, and it will break the level at the end, and then you'll be really upset like I was. So let us get into the footage here. Actually, I don't think I have edited the footage yet. No, wait, I only recorded like the one run, right? That's not true. So let us just go back through the footage to the beginning of time when all things were made brutal. So we start. I think it might have been in just one run, actually. That's cool. Okay, it all kind of blends together after a while. I apologize. So let's go into the game footage. So we're going to start level 3-3 and go for that S++. Right off the start, don't run into spikes here. Jump over them. You can bounce off these 3 dudes, slash this dude, turn around and slash that dude, and then lunge that guy. Always bounce off this guy, trust me. Kill these guys however you want, don't care. Kill this guy however you want, don't care. And then don't get hit like I did here. I get hit like 3 times. It's crazy. Don't worry about it. Low slash, jump slash, fall. Kill one, avoid the fire. Kill this last guy however you want, and then move on. I do something silly here. I activate Fundo, and then I just kill everybody. And then this is where it gets precise. Skip the cutscene, jump over the spikes, roll, lunging strike that guy, and low strike this guy. Okay, there's a reason why we're doing this. I'm going to teach you how to play perfectly at the start of the level so that you don't have to play perfectly anywhere else in the level. You have to play pretty well on the boss, but not perfectly. If you play perfectly here, you don't have to do it anywhere else. We're going for a 90 kill combo on the first 90 enemies, which is almost impossible to do, but not impossible. And it's not within reason. If you can't do that, you're just going to have to suffer through a lot of other stuff where you want to take your time, you want to heal up during those sections. I think this is just better. That's why it's important that you kill this far right slime guy to extend your kill combo. So let me show you once again, right? When you come in here, you want to, this guy, the first one you can skip. I just prefer not to because he's an extra kill, right? You're going to get way more than enough total kills in this level, so don't even worry about that. You can skip a ton of enemies. But for this one, you're going to lunging strike this guy, and you can't get to that guy. He's going to land. You don't want to kill him early anyways. You want to get to the right side of him, crouch, turn around, and then just slash him. I just spam slash until he dies, and now you're on a time limit. You don't want to drop your combo, so roll your boat gently down the demon portal, and then bounce off this enemy to extend your kill combo before it expires. That's actually the pretty forgiving part. That's not the hard part. So we're gonna go through here, yada yada yada, kill these enemies. On here, just jump up. Don't, just hold right and jump, and she'll go over that lip. Get all this stuff done. Get hit by that because it's silly. And this is where you actually have to pay attention. As soon as this enemy dies, you are on borrowed time. your combo is gonna drop and then you're gonna have to start all over. I don't want to do that because I want to have it easier for the rest of the level. So what happens is as soon as you kill this guy, spam your shots, and then you can't mess this up at all. Hold right, jump left, press up, press start until it skips the cutscene. Then when you're done, she usually takes some time to disappear. It is quite rare for her to instantly disappear. So when she doesn't instantly disappear, press Y to start your Fundo. You can't usually use it as Komori, but because this cutscene has happened, for whatever reason, you can press Y and it thinks you're Kenji. So you just press Y, get your Fundo started early, and then wait for her to disappear. In this case, I didn't get to do that, so she just disappeared. So I immediately press Fundo and slash this wall. We are rolling, and once you jump on this pillar here, an enemy will spawn to refresh your timer. It is the tightest timing in the world, but he is off screen. You throw your kunai. You don't even need to get there. Like, just jump onto here, turn, like let's watch it again. Because this is the part that makes the whole level a lot easier. All right, this right here. If you can do this, roll, boom, that kill. Throw the kunai while he's still off screen, and you will refresh your timer. It'll make getting the 90 kills so much easier, so you don't have to do anything extra later. Now you can just wrap these guys up, yada, yada, yada. I pop Fundo here to help kill this guy without a hypercharge. And here's the thing, you might be worried about your health. Your health doesn't matter as long as you don't die. Do not die here, we're gonna heal up in a bit. Slash this guy, slash this guy. You want to slash this guy and hope your Fundo doesn't kill him. Usually your Fundo's spent by now. Drop, kill that guy. If you drop to the left side here, it doesn't trigger the fish so that you can hit him with the hypercharge. If you drop too close, the fish comes out, blocks the hypercharge. Just something to take note of. Kill the fish, kill the fish, kill the fish. Bounce off this fish, get in here. I'm gonna take damage because I'm dumb. Roll through. I actually double kill this guy for 2 hypercharges instead. You can just jump over this guy and get the one over there. It's whatever. Kill this guy, kill this guy, kill this guy, double kill here. And now you have a few ways to deal with this. You can immediately drop down to dodge that and then shoot a kunai down, but you're gonna get hit by his lightning attack. I just always struggle with this part, and honestly, whatever. Really, the best way to do it, the way that's perfect, is you drop off the edge here and you grab onto this and then you slash him and then drop down. That way you don't take any damage. But anyways, living on a prayer here, you want to make sure you don't have any Fundo charges here, because if your Fundo kills this guy, you're screwed. That's just how it is. So you slash him, throw a kunai over, max range high jump, and then this is where you want to exercise control over your jumps. You want to do like a, I don't know, like a shorter jump, or you want to make sure you don't bounce full forward right away to give yourself time to hit this guy at a lower angle. All right, so jump. See how I delay in the air? I'm like, oh no, right? Let's watch it again. And then guillotine off this guy, and now look, I'm like even with him. If you go full speed, you'll be like up here, you'll slash, you'll miss, and you'll get hit by him. And if that happened to me right now, I'd die, right? So we don't want that to happen. Slash that guy. Don't be too fast here. You can't kill the skull. Just don't run into the enemy. Kill him, jump, guillotine, and now we're finally gonna heal up. This is where, once I drop, I pop our rage arts for the healing fountain. Jump up here, double slash that guy, roll through that, lunge that guy. Remember to get your healing, kill this dude, roll through that so that doesn't hit you. And now look, we're killing this guy and just soaking up the last bit of healing, and then we move on. Slash that guy, hold your slash till he jumps, then slash both of them. And so it's really important that you land that double slash there. But moving on, we're gonna roll, we're gonna jump through here. I use Fundo here for the kill. Remember, we need 10 Fundo kills. Don't get hit by that. Slash this guy. Hypercharge doesn't matter. Slash this guy. We're just getting kills for our 90. And then this part is important. Do not kill this guy with Fundo. Grab your hypercharge. Shoot that. Yeah, you can go a little bit slower there. Don't be rushing it. We're going to heal soon. And this part is a little delicate. I up kunai. Usually I backstep, then shoot the kunai. As soon as this guy spawns, I trigger this pillar and then move back and slash this guy for the kill, just to make it easy. And that gives us enough rage orbs for our next heal. That's why that part is important. Jump slash. He only shoots one shot here, so if you jump slash and then jump over and slash, you'll either hit his one bullet or you'll just jump over it, and then just double slash 1, 2. Slash this guy and you're done with the kill streak. You can kunai if you want there, you don't have to. And then what I do is I kill this guy, and now it's time to heal up. 4 enemies are gonna come in, we're just gonna deal with them. Healing up, healing up, healing up. Now let's move on. Our kill streak no longer matters, and we get way too many kills in this level. This part is important. I think this is the easiest way to deal with this, is to just as soon as you land, start throwing high kunai, duck down, start throwing low kunai, get that charge so you can low hypercharge that guy, grab this weapon, dodge this guy, slash that guy, ranged kunai this guy, and then just double guillotine these skulls. I know it's moving fast, this level moves fast, is what it is. These kills don't matter, these are our excess kills, this is why you have so many kills in this level. It's because of those little black sprites. It seems like a design decision that they usually don't expect you to get those kills for the kill requirement, which is helpful because they're free kills and that means we can skip other enemies. Be very careful here. Oh, hold on. Alright, what was I saying? So we're gonna... Oh, yeah. So be very careful here. One of our challenges is to not fall into any pits. If you use Fundo here, you're gonna fall into pits. You're gonna jump to guillotine and the Fundo's gonna kill him and you're gonna fall. That's just the sucky part about using that ninja weapon. Just be very, very careful here. Don't take too long, of course. We are on a time limit, and grab that scarab through guillotines. That's just something you're gonna have to practice. At this point, if you are low on health and you didn't heal earlier, you would heal. Make sure you're max health for this part. I don't heal here, but there have been runs where I've needed to heal first because I didn't heal earlier, so I had the orbs. I heal here, and then these waterfall parts are brutal, but Fundo is going to protect us from a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go up, slash this dude, grab this hypercharge, duck down, shoot that guy because we hate him. I'm gonna grab this. This is kind of a waste of time. To be honest, you don't have to kill any of those guys. Pop Fundo when you're going through a lot of this stuff. But I'm gonna grab this hypercharge to deal with this guy, and then we're gonna move on to our next collectible. This collectible's a little sensitive. The AI can do a couple of different things. What matters is that you don't fall into a pit. In that case, he just jumped away. That's not always the case. If you don't have a hypercharge here, I will tell you, it's okay. It is okay, I'll show you. You can just move through here, jump on his head, do whatever. You can roll through this guy if you don't have a hypercharge. Just roll right through him and keep moving. And then use Fundo to stay alive during this part. You'll see me pop Fundo quite a bit. I ducked that guy, it was pretty close. I actually didn't use Fundo at all here, and I don't know why. Normally I would have, but that's alright. We're gonna move through. We're gonna kill this guy. We're gonna slash this guy. We're gonna slash that guy. And then we're gonna move on with our lives. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just be careful here, don't take any damage. Grab this hypercharge, kill that dude, and watch out for barrels. Remember, don't fall into any pits is the most important thing, but if you die here, it is a long run back, man, so do not die. We're moving up. I pop Fundo to wipe that guy out. I'm checking my parameters, and then we are moving through, just trying to keep speed. Now on this part, it's actually a little bit easier, but don't pop Fundo, okay? Just don't do it. I pop Fundo here, that's dumb. Because now I have to wait for it to expire so it doesn't accidentally drop me into a pit. See? So don't drop Fundo there. Or don't use it there, I mean. And then we have to do 2 runs of Komori here. Jump up here, one-shot this dude, roll for your life. We are on a time limit. Drop down on the left side, but not into the spikes. Grab that orb. This is a very sloppy Komori run. Where we grab our spikes, go back into Komori, jump up, hit this dude. We're rolling. Speed running it. Grab that hypercharge behind you. Get the kills just because we can. They're easy kills. And then activate this. There's no skipping this, really. I press start. Well, yeah, there is. Press start. And don't do this. I'm done. Okay, so this next guy, he always hits me with a barrel. I hate it. It is what it is. Activate Fundo here, because there's a lot of stuff, and then look at my health. We are ulting to heal up, because I did a bad job there. Just waiting out the heal. Killing the barrels when they come. Alright. Moving on with the level. Get this hypercharge, it's important to kill this guy. You are now in a very sensitive part of the level. This part of the level, you want to grab that hypercharge, kill that guy. You don't have to kill the jumping waterfish, But let me tell you, how you do this will throw the level, because what's going to happen, your first time in here, you're probably going to full range guillotine off this guy into the spikes. You're going to try to reactively guillotine early, and you're going to fall to your death. Don't let that happen to you, okay? Delay your height on the guillotine just a little bit. See? Boom. It's just very controlled. Don't fall into the pit. That, if you fall into the pit, it's over. So just be really cognizant. If you do fall into the pit, give it a few practice runs on purpose before starting your next run. It really helped me out. So we're going to kill this guy. Throw a kunai from below that guy. And then watch out for those. We're going to climb the ceiling. Whoops, double slash that dude. Kunai that thing so that you get the hypercharge. And we are good to go. Now you can drop down, slash that guy, hypercharge chain your way through this. These enemies don't matter, so we skip them all to hypercharge the guy at the end. I can't tell you enough how important that is to avoid that damage so we get this checkpoint. If you die, it's a long run back. You don't have enough time for it. And here, I'm just gonna kunai this guy, get that guy, and get that guy. You can do it a couple different ways. Hypercharge chaining. All these enemies are skippable if you want. And then activate the cannon and jump off the cannonball to get this scarab. Grab this hypercharge, kill this dude with it to get our next collectible. We're getting closer to the end. Don't jump into spikes. The level's a little forgiving, thankfully, thanks to Healing Fountain. Jump over that spike. Get this hypercharge. We don't need to kill that guy. Hypercharge that guy like that. This is the next scary part. I'm gonna heal up. Preferably, you don't need to heal here. I just took a lot of damage. You want to heal at the end of this platforming, ideally, but it is what it is. It's gonna get pretty tough. Make sure you don't fall in the pit. You can guillotine off these dudes, but don't fall into the pit. Look at that. That is a trick you can try to use if you need to, because I guillotined way too long. I took way too long. I was gonna fall into the pit. You can land right here and not take damage. Jump, but then, you know, you can do that too. Jump to the next platform, wait, jump over, jump. If for some reason the platforms are in bad positions, I'll show you what to do. If this platform is like all the way down here already, you can hang from the ceiling until a platform is about here, drop onto it, and you'll be able to run over, okay? You just have to be a little patient. In this case, I got lucky. Well, it wasn't the case. So we move over. Yeah, watch out for those. Don't fall into the pit. You need this hypercharge on that guy, so I risk taking the damage. And now I'm at half health at a part that you really want to be full health for. You need to go down, then up. This part's very brutal, and it's a really long run back if you die. Dying here is unacceptable. So it's very important that you try to have your heal up for this part. Try to heal up here. If you can't heal up here, just keep moving. We're going to drop down and deal with these dudes. We're going to drop down and deal with that dude. And then we're going to go into one of the last collectibles. Grab this hypercharge, kill this dude, jump over, crouch and slash just like level 1, 2. Then we're going to jump over here, deal with that dude, jump up here, and we can grab our scarab. Now this part you want to have some ki, save your ki, because you want to kunai kill this guy and hypercharge that guy. We're jumping over, we're going down, we're walking fast, faces past. Okay, up here, this is where things get spicy. You really need high HP for this, so I'm playing extra careful. Just pay attention, we're slowly killing enemies. We're gonna guillotine fireballs where appropriate, like that. Keep moving up. Slash this dude, jump over here, there's no secrets up there, and you're good to go. That part is awful at low HP. Now here's my recommendation. If you get to this checkpoint and you're low HP, do not fall into a pit because it costs you the level, but find a way for an enemy to kill you so you respawn here at full HP, because this run is going to hit you 2 or 3 times. And if that's going to kill you, you don't want to run this whole run to die at the end. You lose all that time. So if you're low on HP, you don't have a heal before crossing this bridge, whatever, which honestly, to be honest with you, using your heal here is a mistake. You're better off dying and respawning to heal, because you want to have enough rage orbs for the boss to heal during the boss. So don't heal here. Let these spike things kill you. Let an enemy kill you. Do something to have full or close to full HP here. We're gonna roll through, and here we go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. Yeah, see, this is the mistake that you don't want to make. Do these jumps, guillotine up, be very deliberate with your guillotines. Jump over, short jump, slash. You can fall on that guy and then guillotine, but I just take damage, which is a mistake. This is all very delicate, and I'm going to die. I'm gonna die right near the end too. Like, this is exactly what you don't want to have happen. You will save a ton of time if you don't do this. Right into the spikes. Okay, let's show you how to do it the correct way now. Roll through, yada yada. You're still gonna probably take some damage, but long jump, short jump. Well, no, long jump, sorry. Guillotine, grab the scarab if you haven't. Long jump. Short jump. This is your first short jump. Second short jump. Slash that guy. You want to, well, yeah, not do that. That's all right. Jump, go, guillotine. I'm a little nervous at this point. Just do not fall. Don't hit that spire. You see me delay a little bit. Long jump. Watch the stalagmites, or are they stalactites? Grab those. Get on over. For this part, you're gonna do some wall climbing. Climb, drop. Climb, drop. And you're done. At this point, if you're at 9:51, you have plenty of time. We saved 13 seconds, technically, 13. So you could do this by being at 10 minutes flat, like a minute and a half could be enough time. What's up, buddy?
How do you make a map in Minecraft?
I have no idea how to make a map in Minecraft, but if you figure it out, you let me know, because it's really, really cool. That's what I'm saying.
Well, can I ask Lily?
You can ask Lily, but she's not here right now. Alright, so for this boss fight, I hate this boss. I hate this boss so much. What we're going to do is maximize DPS. If we have full key, we're going to spend key. There's no point sitting on full key while we're generating key, so we're going to use Fundo. Which costs us a hypercharge, I know. Maybe get the hypercharge first and then use it, but I just use it. Jump over these little splash attacks. Grab that, jump over this. Roll out of the claw attack, you know the drill. I'm taking so much damage here, but you know what? It's okay. We're gonna hypercharge. The boss is stunned, so this is my opportunity to heal. When the boss is stunned, we're going to use Rage Arts. Now we're healing up, we're generating key, we're grabbing this hypercharge. And on that hypercharge, I did make sure to do a backslash as well, forward then back, to kill the bouncing ball. Jump over that splash, better than I did, hopefully. We're going to use Fundo on this tentacle and jump to avoid the splash. Guillotine off that, because this is a nightmare situation. A splash, a tentacle swing, and a bounce guy at the same time. The only thing you can do is pop Fundo and guillotine. That's it. Hold on, buddy. Let me finish this, okay? So you're gonna do Fundo. You're gonna use Fundo again. I missed a hypercharge there, so hopefully you pick it up with a kunai. And then when we see this tentacle, we're going to use our current Fundos, and then we're going to refresh Fundo. We're going to come back, we're going to kick this thing's ass, jump over that, Fundo, bada bing, bada boom, dodge the slash. I'm terrible at this boss, guys, so you're going to do way better than me. Fundo that, come on back, Fundo that. It's getting ugly, but we got a hypercharge. We're almost there and we're at half health. It's in the bag at this point. All we got to do is save time. Go for the kill. Boom. Now let me tell you guys, do not rush that kill. If you are at low health, and it is at low health, just play it safe unless you're absolutely sure you're going to guarantee it. Because I beat this boss down to one hit once, and I died at one, like the boss had one hit of health. So don't risk it for the biscuit unless you absolutely know you can close that gap. And do not spam the start button here, or else there's currently, at the time of recording, a bug that will stop the level at the end, and it will make you cry because it will open up a start screen during the next cutscene, and then Kenji will just be stuck running in place, and it will break the whole level. I'm sure they'll fix it, but for now, just be careful here. Don't spam start. Wait for the text to show up. Press start. Don't press start. This is unskippable anyways. I'm pressing start at this point. At this point, I'm pressing start. It's not working. Then you can spam start here at this point. And then you'll be done. That S++ was pretty difficult. I really did not like it. It took me like a day and a half, so I worked on it. Started yesterday, got it today. After a few hours, you'll be all set with it. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.